Hello? Hello? Am I here? Am I audible? Let me see. Oh, my wife's speaking. Hello, everyone. How are people doing today? We are back, and today should be a little different. You might notice, or not, or maybe. Today, my microphone is a little different. So, we finally got an interface, a microphone interface, and hopefully that will make the story reading streams a little better. Now, oh, I gotta breathe out. I'm exhausted today. I'm exhausted. I came back from the swimming pool not that long ago, and I'm fucking tired. Oh man, that's a full body workout right there. But we are back. We are back, and I've been doing a little stuff. I've been doing some IS free off stream. We're gonna do this on stream, and actually, like as I was looking at this, so when I saw this, when I saw this skill tree, I was like, man, it's fine if I play off stream because oh my god, there is a lot here. There is so much here. Okay, also tell me if I'm blasting your ears out. I'm actually hitting the red a bit, so let me reduce a little bit. Tell me if the audio is fine, if I'm too loud, if I'm not too loud. In fact, I don't think anyone's here, so I can check for myself. Okay, so let me test. Okay. It seems fine. It seems fine. It seems like it's peaking a little bit when I really talk loud. Maybe that just on the gain on that microphone, but it's fine. There's stuff I'm gonna have to kink out and figure out, and people in the audience get to help me out with that. We got new microphone setups, and it's gonna naturally be a little off the rocker a little bit. Now let's be a good streamer and remove the stream starting soon screen or little text there, and we don't have much time, so let's just get right into it because we're gonna watch the Sony PlayStation stuff later, and we should probably maybe I'll find a restaurant. Let's go to the pizzeria. Wait, I didn't check this. Yeah, so let's get through some story today before the Sony PlayStation thing, because yeah, I really want to like watch this stuff and have some Bloodborne copium, but you know, hopefully. Okay, this is going too bad. The woman over there take out the killing civilians. A message in the canopy asked to die. The hell's going on? How should she the strongest got the job done? Don't worry about her later. The food's totally ruined now. Somebody hiding under the bar looks like the shopkeeper's kid. No loose ends. Want to go back for her? Wait, hold off on that for now. I didn't get a good look before the color of her hair and eyes. We better figure out who she is. Damn. So she just walks into the pizzeria and kicks everyone's ass? Mafioso start fighting in a pizza parlor. Wait, is this a side story? Special mission? Protect the patrons as they try to make an exit. Texas still detests it all, but there's little she could do. Oh man, my brain is gonna be even worse at reading today. Okay, we got Lapland. Oh yeah. We gotta set penance for skill free because we got her to E2. Ooh, beautiful voice actor. They did such a good job finding her voice actor. Ooh. So just keep talking to me. I like the way you talk. Wait, isn't this the same mission before? Yeah, the same mission as before, except it's just 3 goobers. Ooh, hold up. Alright, 1 goober safe. We saved 1 goober. 1 goober safe. It'll be fine. This goober will be fine. Just drop by quick redeploy nuke. Okay, yeah, this is the first mission again. I thought it was gonna be a unique mission, but I guess it's not. Just, we just keep placing Texas and people die. The mafiosos stand no chance. I wonder how much story there will be. I place penance here. I wonder how much story there will be compared to yesterday. Because yesterday there was a lot of reading permission. There was a lot of reading permission yesterday. Do we even get anything for that? Operation complete. Wait, what? Wait, go to Critica Artistica Daily to get this item. But I don't have that place yet. Oh! I mean, that's weird. Anyways, yeah, I guess we go to the next point of interest. Oh, recompense. Ah. And we get some money. Oh, that's cool. There's a little side quest. Oh, that's really fun. Alright, boys. I have my tea here. In fact, I'm gonna get some honey in the tea before we click start on that little start button right there. Before we do that, let's make sure we're nice. We got some nice hydration sitting and waiting for us here. Man, it feels so nice to have a microphone interface here. It feels so nice. For many reasons. It feels nice for a lot of reasons. I just hope, yeah, I just hope we can have pretty good audio quality from now on. I have to deal with the equalizer, though. I have to look up, like, what are some good, like, equalizer settings and shit. Anyway, we got my tea, we got Lapland, we got Texas. Oh, yeah, by the way, also on Texas, we, I got her thing. Actually, do I have money? LFD, Toko, LFD! But yeah, we got her module. In fact, do we want her AoE? Maybe we just want the second skill. Oh, I love her. I love the English voice acting so much. And there's definitely some stinkers in the English BA. Like, I don't like W's English BA that much. It's alright, but Japanese one's better. But there's, like, the ones with accents, you know? The accent, like, Irene's English voice actor is so good. It's like, hearing her voice, like, her English voice is like what made me like, oh, I want to E2 this unit, because her voice is just that fucking good. Alright, boys, let's get reading. Alright. Texas. Salvador, Texas. What am I thinking of you? What am I thinking? What am I to think of you? Should I trust you? You are Syracusan. They all say that violence and ambition runs in your veins. That you and your familia will devour this place. No. All of Colombia. Is the man I see before my eyes truly you? So refined, so upstanding. But I've also seen the way you throw a punch, the blood dripping between your fingers, until your opponent is not able to utter even a single curse. Which is the real you, Salvador? Might there come a day when you realize that your two sides are as oil and water? Might there come a day when the trail of blood in your wake catches up to you? And when that day comes, what would you choose? When that day comes, would you remain by my side? Thank you. Thank you so much. A brilliant performance, Signorina. Without a doubt, you've surpassed my expectations yet again. Actually, it's all thanks to someone in the troops called Mr. Ben. I would have never been able to adjust so quickly without his advice. Ben? I'm not sure we have anyone by that name at Teatro di Milano. Huh? He was really knowledgeable about theater and gave me some extremely helpful pointers, so I figured he was an important person here. Sorry, no one comes to mind. That said, there are plenty of enthusiasts around town who are very well versed in plays. Perhaps he was one of them? More importantly, I saw something on your resume that had me a bit curious. Would you mind clarifying something for me? Sure, ask away. You've been pursuing a pop idol career in Lungmen. We've been collaborating with that city more and more recently, but our acting industries have often been at odds with each other due to their different backgrounds. But even with that caveat in mind, the clips from your audition sent over by Monster Sign Records convinced me that you have some musical talent. What this tells me, though, is that you have your sights set on a lot more than just Lungmen. What drives you to work so hard? Well, a lot of different reasons, I'd say. But at the start, I didn't have anything complicated in mind. There was just someone I hoped to catch up to. Oh? It's just like in the script. Every time she gazed through the window, or out the door, or across the empty streets, her eyes made me feel like one day she would leave both us and Lungmen behind. And when that day comes, what would you choose? Oh, it's our two favorite gals. Hey, it's our two favorite doggos. Bro, look at this shit-eating grin. I absolutely look at this shit-eating grin right here. Oh my god. What's the hurry? Don't you think it's a miracle for the two of us to run into each other in Syracuse again? I'm busy right now. What a coincidence, so am I. Let me guess, your job is to protect this man? What are you? Some people really need to learn to read the room. Don't you agree, Texas? Go protect the target. I'll deal with her. Understood. So, want some mille-pieds? I need to look up how you pronounce that. I'll take it. I'll take a piece. Now that's more like it. So, Texas. Whoops. Now that we're in Syracuse, I should be calling you Selenia, right? I'd rather you didn't. Fine by me. Honestly, I find it easier that way too. Force of habit can sure be a scary thing, can't it? Living a leisurely life in London, occasionally bumping into each other at Rhodes Island, maybe even going on some missions together. Makes me feel like my swords are gonna go rusty. This ever-familiar rain is what makes me feel alive. Swords rust and rain. In Syracuse, the rain washes away the blood. Only people like you, who walk around town with swords out but no intention to use them, need to worry about rust. Why are you here? It's simple, really. Because you are. Hey, Texas! How long has it been since you were last in Syracuse? Probably about 10 years now. 7 years and 5 months. For more than 7 years, the prodigal daughter of Familia Texas has not set foot in Syracuse. I still remember how your grandfather sent you back here to serve as a hostage. You stayed with Familia Saluzzo for a while. Those days didn't last long, but we sure got along great, didn't we? If that's your idea of getting along. Even though you're Colombian, you managed to win the acknowledgement of all Syracuse Familia. Though it was truly a shame what happened at the end. If you ask me, you ought to stay a while this time. Take a good look around. I'm going back as soon as I'm finished work here. Oh, going back, you say? Now that you mention it, there's something I've always been curious about, Texas. You betrayed the Texases and decided to become a lone wolf. You've been abandoned everything the Texases left behind in Colombia. So why do you still go by the name Texas in London? That's none of your business. Lapland. I don't plan on staying in Syracuse. I will go back to Lungmen. There are people waiting for me there. Okay then. I'll help you. I don't need your help. Surely you don't think this is a fight you can take all on your own? Didn't you find some buddies over in London? Didn't your time in Rhode Island teach you that it's okay to rely on others? Syracuse is no place for tourists. If Rhode Island ever plans to set up a branch office here, I would urge him to reconsider. But most of all, I can't trust you. Specifically. Well, how can you not... Wait, okay, hold up. How can you not trust that smile? You tell me right now. You don't trust this face? You do not trust this face? Are you really gonna tell me that? Ah, yes. Trust. Texas, you know my family name, right? Saluzzo? That's right. And we Saluzzos don't place our bets lightly. You don't need to trust me, but you do need our backing. Isn't that right? Or do you really intend to let the ballones drag you around by the leash? Someone got nukes. God damn it, Italians and their bombs! With a deafening boom, the sound of an explosion suddenly tore through the air from not too far away. The flash and flame effortlessly engulfed a government official by the name of Karachi. A car bomb? Oh, now that's a classic. Signor Ministro. Boppity boopity. The banquet venue is under attack. All nearby familia associates hurry back us up. Damn it. Simultaneous attacks on two fronts. Now that's interesting. Now that's interesting. Who would have the guts to pull that off, Texas? Show yourself. I knew it. You're the exact same guy as everyone else. Mass-produced. Where's your factory? What should I do if I want to go back to London? Ever since Texas took her first step back in the city, the question has always been on her mind. Going by her agreement with Zaro, the easiest way would be to obey Familia Bellone's every command. But right now, Texas can already vaguely feel that. The events unfolding in the city are not so simple. Talk. Who sent you? You don't need to know. But she's not worried. She understands Syracuse well and knows that there is no end to these things. She simply feels a twinge of emptiness, one that even she never expected to feel, because no one will come to her aid in this fight, and after it's over, no one will ask her if she's hurt or drag her off to some party. For her, this emptiness has long since been second nature. So much so that even after leaving Lungman for such a brief period of time, everything about the city already seems so distant and nostalgic. God, this theme is so good. I love it. Out of my way. Don't stop me from going back home. But Texas, the more you want to go back, the more you'll have to cut your ties. It'll just make you sink deeper and deeper. What I want to know is, when you finally realize that you're completely covered in mud. Hey, what's wrong with mud? What will you do then? Fucking slander, bro. Good to see you again, Your Honor. Oh, Dan Brown, you're here. Looks like I'm in luck. You washed your car just last week, didn't you? Nothing I do about it. After all, it's my job to be hated. Don't worry, I'll get it nice and clean again for you. Why don't you take a look around while you wait? That's alright, I just wait here. Is there a point to wash the car in this rain? Did someone throw poop at it? Or because it's like, otherwise, you know, it's looking like, you know, nature is doing the process for you. That's alright, I just wait here. Your Honor, I heard that the judges have it pretty good. You drive fancy cars, show up on TV, and even the major has to be extra polite around them. After all, they represent Senora Cecilia's will. I reckon I don't see any other judges like you, Senora Lavinia, who get paint from their car every other day. Alright, I see. You're probably right. I don't know about the fancy cars or TV appearances, but I could sure use a membership card to your store right about now. Sorry, our humble little shop doesn't offer VIP services. You look like you're in a better mood than before, though. Did that one familiar stop giving you trouble? All thanks to you, Your Honor. I ran into them on the streets yesterday, and they all steered clear of me. Never thought there could be judge as fair as you in Syracuse. Fair, huh? They're just scared of the people behind me, that's all. You say that, but even if you're backed by Familia Bellone, you still doled out the punishment to a Familia well connected with the Bellones. In Syracuse, Signora Cecilia is justice itself. I don't know how many of the judges representing the interests of our old Familia actually bother upholding any real justice. But deep down in my heart, I know you're the embodiment of justice. Justice! That isn't actually a compliment. Alright, I almost forgot. You said earlier that you were having trouble with sleeping. You used to go see a doctor? I did. Doc said I didn't have anything wrong with me. Physically. Just some mental stress. Oh, I see is something troubling you? Well, I mean, if he's had issues with the Mafia just recently. Troubling me, I wouldn't go that far. Honestly, this job is basically just a way for me to kill time. I'm not exactly rich, but I'm not desperate for cash either. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, Your Honor. I just don't know. How do you usually like to pass the time? Oh shit, my vibrator. It's me. What? Karachi was... I understand. I'll be right there. Sorry, Dan Brown. Let's chat some other time. As for your question just now, I'd recommend giving the theater a shot. I often head down to watch the opera if I have the time to spare. Dan Brown exits the store. He watches as the judge he deeply respects drive off into the rain, quickly disappearing from sight. He's always so busy, he thinks to himself, drying his rain-bedded gloves on his overalls. But nothing she does will end up mattering, will it? Or rather, the fact that she still holds on to hope is precisely the reason why she'll be disappointed again and again. Things weren't this complicated in the good old days. He looks at the rain falling outside the store and suddenly remembers an afternoon many years ago. I hope it rains a little longer, so I won't have to sweep out the garbage in the morning. My man. It seems to be raining like unnaturally, like an unnatural amount. Get down! I'm gonna use my cartoon guns on him. Bang, bang, bang. Rubio, what the fuck you doing here? Wait, everyone's here. Everyone's here. The Smash Brothers. Damn, thought you were pampered little princeling, but turns out you're pretty tough to deal with. There's no slouches, so stand back, Rubio. I'm clearly the one they're after. I know. The more of them over there too. They just keep printing these guys. Seriously. Is this a new model? Out of my way. Slippery bastard. Did Rubio style? Okay, I was texting. I thought Rubio's like, baguette flesh. What is that? Penguin Logistics? Get down. Okay. My baguette is harder than any steel. The Rubio 5-star. Let's go. You dead, Gambino? I'd kick the bucket so easily. Never expect the real master to show up here. Cut the crap. The mission's botched. Let's split while we still can. I think I remember those two. Is everyone gone now? You alright? I think so. You're wounded. Don't move. It's easy to bleed out. You've already called for backup. They'll be here soon. I'll be fine. But how? How many people would have known about today's banquet? Are you suggesting? You're right. Such a large-scale coordinated attack must have been planned for a while. But my identity is public knowledge at this point. It's not exactly hard to track me down. In any case, I'm glad you arrived in time. Karachi's dead. What did you say? What? You gotta be shitting me. Bro. Tie to your belt. Oh, thanks for the follow, Elsa. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nah, I'll put this on later, whatever. What? You gotta be shitting me. Karachi is dead? How are you? I'm doing great. I hope you're having, I hope you're enjoying the event. We're just reading through the story, you know? Some bedtime stories with Arknights and Papa Box. A car bomb detonated right as he was walking by. Karachi and 3 bodyguards near. Did you roll well, Elsa? I hope you had a good time gotching on this. Near him died instantly. Based on the wreckage at the scene, there was no point in even taking him to the hospital. I'm sorry. The people who attacked us were without a doubt the same people who murdered Ministro Karachi. What would their objective be? Why are you here? There are so many court cars here as well. You should have told me sooner that Bellone invited her here. Bro, I love Penance. I fucking love her. She's so cool. Also, she's like one of the most fun fucking characters to play. Like, to play with. Salina, Texas. As the first witness to the scene of Minister Karachi's murder, you are also a suspect. Now I'm here to detain you. Any can judges do that? I don't think a judge can do that. What are you, judge, jury, and executioner? Judge Dredd? I don't think you can do that. Any resistance will be treated as flouting the law of Syracuse and will be punished accordingly. What, she fucking handcuffed her? Tyson does not resist. She understands what she sees in the judge's eyes. Moreover, to all officials and associates of the Familia, Ministro Karachi's importance to Volsini is self-evident. The attacks are carried out on each of you will be investigated as part of the same investigation. I, Lavinia Falcon, swear upon my honor to find the identity of the murderer. They shall not go unpunished. You're not serious, are you? Of course I am. Alright. The string of events that just occurred makes Leon Tuzo feel a bit fatigued. And right as this thought crosses his mind, the entire world starts to spin. And then he died because he was still bleeding out of his guts and no one fucking put pressure on it. Leon! The rain continues to fall, with no sign of relenting. Leon is still bleeding on the floor, everyone staring at him, hoping he'll get better. Oh shit, oh yeah, right, we're actually fighting. Oh yeah, we're actually doing a mission. Okay, let's go. Oh, we got boys. Let's place you here. Oh! Oh, take a step forward. Please take a step forward. Take a step forward. Do it. Let's play a Slapland here. Oh, please. I beg of you. All of you step forward. I want the Texas nuke. I just oh monkey noises. Oh, hey, Klotz. Come on, do it! You do it, cowards! Take the step! Be brave! Let's put penance here. Come on! Step forward! Coward! What happened? Dude! Fucking blowing those guys up gave me a dopamine shot. I actually just did meth right there. Yeah, we should, let's just place Blemish Shine, like, literally anywhere. Hey, kill you. You know what, shot? Hey, dumbass, shoot. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Woo! There, get ducked, get monkeyed. Get monkeyed, dude. Oh, sorry again. Oh shit, dude. Fuck. I had an actual shot of dopamine right there. That was so funny. Oh, that was so fucking funny. Where am I? You're in the afterlife. No one stopped your bleeding. You're going to hell because you're a massive fucking edgelord. I mean, have you seen what you're wearing? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, you're finally awake? This is home? Demetri, why are you here? Lavinia brought you back? According to the doctor, you passed out due to a combination of your injuries and fatigue. Yeah, I just wanna... How do you get fit? Bro, you're using a gun. What, the trigger's like, it's 20... What is the trigger, like fucking 20 kilos? Like... what are you exerting? Hey guys, watch out! Oh god, I'm gonna use my gun. I'm gonna run backwards and go bang, 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 bang. Oh, exhausting, tiring. Oh, I'm falling on the floor. Man, what an exercise. Hey, by the way, tell me if my microphone audio and stuff like that is fine. We got some new microphone stuff coming in today, and hopefully the audio quality should be better, but there's stuff I can still do to make it even better, but I didn't have time to do today, so hopefully we'll improve that over time. Sounds good? Nice. Want an apple? Sure. I knew you'd be hungry, so I already peeled it for you. Are they like boyfriends? Do they kiss? Are they gonna kiss? Oh, they're kissing! Oh, shit! Okay, oh, no. Where's Lavinia? She left her after delivering you to the guards. You should know by now that she's always been reluctant to set foot inside this mansion. Her coming here for your sake is already a miracle in itself. Karachi's death is actually a bit of an issue, and news of your injury is sure to get out. In the eyes of another familia, the Belones have, in a heartbeat, gone from the clear frontrunner to a total mess, both inside and out. Okay, yo, I just wanna... Okay. So this guy got fucking car bombed, right? Why would you ever use a car, like, in a mafia world, right? Like, I already do not like using a car. Like, cars are, like, actually mad uncomfortable. They're obnoxious as fuck. And quite frankly, they're expensive. Not a big car fan. But, if your car can just bomb you, if there's, like, a chance where, like, if you turn on your car, you just fucking die. Or even that, you walk by a car and you fucking die. Bro, I dodged that shit. I just bike everywhere. Like, no shot. I ain't getting close to any car. In the eyes of other familia, the Belones have, in a heartbeat, gone from the clear frontrunner to a total mess, both inside and out. Someone could show up at any moment to try and take a bite out of us. Did we keep any of this silence alive long enough to get them to talk? Unfortunately, no. And we couldn't find any leads on their bodies either. I expected as much. Wait, I'm confused. So we were fighting the furry and the crossbow guy We're fighting those guys, but they were hired by this guy, Dimitri, the boy. So what the fuck were you doing fucking fighting me? If these guys are boyfriends. Dimitri, you might not be a good person. You might be a double-crossing son of a bitch. Any idea who could be behind us? The Saluzas always kept their cards close to their chests, biding their time. For them, this is a prime opportunity. As for the Rosatis, they're probably victims too, since Valak was with me when they attacked. Still, Colombia's familia have never been a monolith. True, there's always the possibility of infighting among them. Besides, there are even more possibilities. They sure found themselves a nice opening. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this, hold up. I'm gonna write something and then pin it. Just gonna write that and pin it. Since that is the incentive now. Should have found themselves a nice opening. Mind pouring me some water? You bastard, barking out even more orders than usual when you're lying in bed. Bro, I just asked for some water. Fucking calm down, you twink. And you really just pour me a cup of boiling water? Is it my fault your order wasn't specific enough? Bro, fuck this guy. if I would just fucking throw it at him. Alright, fine. I know this is how you express your dissatisfaction with me. What is it this time? It's about the arrangement with Texas. I can't agree to it. Lavinia is a righteous person who would never frame an innocent. She has her own ideas. That's not what I meant. She was supposed to be your sword. When the boss handed her over to you, that came with the assurance that she would not endanger the familia. You should have forged her into a razor-sharp blade, but now she's behind bars under Lavinia's watch. You seriously can't tell that she's looking out for our familia's interest? I'll admit, holding out to Texas after today would only make things more precarious for you. That her surname has appeared once more in Siracusa draws far too much attention. I just think you want her out of the way, dude. I just think you want her out of the way. I don't know about you. You're clearly evil. Appeared once in Siracusa draws too much attention. The fact, in that sense, you have a point. From Lavinia's perspective, it's safe to have Texas in her hand. But how is the rest of your familia supposed to see this? They start to think that Leontuso, the next Don of Familia Bellona, has gotten addicted to playing house on top of the tablecloth, that you've gone so soft. That not only do you not know how to swing a knife, but you got it taken away from you. That Bellona's already lost the advantage. No matter who comes looking for trouble, we need to fight back tooth and nail. Leon, the development of Volsini new district is more than a humdrum business of Il Ministero de Lavori Pubblici. It should be under Bellone control. So that's what you really wanted to say to me. I also have my own plans, Dimitri. Let's hear them then. Alright. But, Fratello, you are my trusted advisor. When I got attacked, I already had the feeling that things weren't adding up, and hearing about Karachi's death had become even more clear. You just asked me who I suspected could be behind this. I don't actually think it's a Salusa or a Rosati. Why is that? The hitman knew me all too well. They knew exactly how to hit a familia with the speed and precision while targeting me at the same time. So what you're saying is, I have to lock myself indoors for the next few days. I need to recover from my wounds. If people think we're fumbling in disarray, then let them think that. Until a true enemy shows their tail. I wonder who the true enemy could be. Someone that knows you really well and is kind of sussy and weirdly is a little like control obsessed. So you let Lavinia take Texas on purpose. That's right. As for how she wants to play her hand, that's for her to decide. In the meantime, there'll no doubt be a slew of attacks on our familia. Pay close attention to whoever is scheming behind the scenes. Understood. So was that a good enough answer? Of course. Since you have a clear plan in mind, naturally I help you to put it into action. You are, after all, the boss here. That's what I want to hear. Don't let me down, Dimitri. I don't know, you should have put your faith in this guy. You just load your gun? Oh no, that's the thing, okay. Hello, Valak? Valak, it's me. Leon, I heard you were injured. How are you doing? I'm fine. I need to talk about what happened earlier today. I'd imagine you probably... Bro, there's no shot you're walking around with this around you. Like, this shit's falling down 24/7. Like, you're gonna have to pull this shit up like a fucking diaper, like, at all times. I'd imagine you probably have something to ask me, too, about that name. Texas. Bolsini prison. So, you were held up at the time? What's holding you up? An old acquaintance? Awfully convenient for him to show up just then, don't you think? You're pretty used to being in this kind of situation, aren't you? Back in Lungman, I sometimes let myself get interrogated like this. Lungman, huh? Anyway, I'd have no reason to do anything like that. That's what they all say. You're going in for a long time, scrub. That's what they all say. To be honest, though, I don't think you could have been the perpetrator, Selenia. I can't imagine it would have done you any good. Also, Leon contacted me beforehand and gave me a reason why I should trust you. So that's why you showed up at the venue where so many important figures were present. It was originally prepared as a stage for you by Familia Bellone. However, given the current circumstances, our best option for me is to keep you here. You're protecting Leon Tuzo. I'm protecting you as well, Texas. Also, this may divert the attention of the other Familia. They will be speculating what Bellona's next move will be after getting hit like this. And those suspicions might loosen some of the feathers around my ankles. Are you really a judge? Why would you ask that? You seem to know a lot about the Familia operate. I am, in fact, a judge. Thank you. But to be good at this job in Syracuse, you need to know how the mafioso keep themselves alive, even better than they do. Even if I'd rather not know. Misunderstood me. It's not that at all surprising that a law enforcement official would know a thing or two about the people you're enforcing it on. But what I meant was that judges like you didn't exist back in old Syracuse. Don't get the wrong idea, Selenia, Texas. I didn't bring you here because of the so-called checks and balances among the Familia. Outsiders may interpret my stance as such, but I couldn't care less. You just arrived in the city and you still don't understand how important Ministro Caracci really was. He was an outstanding person. He could have made the new city under construction something far better. It wasn't just another project to expand his business either. He wanted to make it possible for citizens to enjoy a new way of life. But he's dead now. And I will find his murderer and bring them to justice. With my flail. Fucking bash their skull in. Or, I'll make them punch themselves. They think they can dispose of any people who refuse to bend knee one after another, as if they were puppets. But it will make them realize that they are not tossing away a broken doll. They are murdering living flesh. They are murdering living flesh and blood people. That's generally what people are made of, yes. Bro, that shit has gotten rotten in your hand. You are not holding that 24/7. So Karachi's death had nothing to do with you? Right. And you didn't find out who the murderer was? Pretty much. I love her! You're such a dipshit! And the task I gave you to investigate exactly why Bologna decided to bring back Texas. No leads there either. You never missed a beat, my dear father. Look at this shit-eating grin. Man, nothing happening up here. Up here, head empty. Nothing happening. And despite having accomplished nothing at all, you didn't even bother showing up when I called to convene a meeting. The traffic is pretty bad this time of year. I fucking love her. Lapland, when I kicked you out of the house 7 years ago, you lost your right to call yourself a Salusa. Do you understand what that means? Of course I do. It means you won't show any mercy when you decide to dispose of a disobedient tool like me. You've always been so self-aware, yet never had the slightest inclination to act accordingly. Do you really need me to personally deliver a little warning to the poor little judgy? Why would I feel a need to warn her? Now that the princeling pup is hiding behind closed doors, everybody's gonna think that the sharp-tongued little judgy is a baloney puppet. And with your personality, you aren't inclined to believe that balonies are as weak as they are present. So wouldn't it be common sense to use the judge's well-being to test the waters? Seeing how you understand what to do, I want to see the results. She just wants to piss him off. The only reason she came... Okay, the only reason she's here is because she wants to troll Texas and piss off her dad. That's her only goal. Why, naturally, I'd never disobey your orders, assuming your interests align, that is. Assuming our interests align, that is. My dearest father. She just wants to troll Texas. That's the only reason she's here. Oh, okay. Salvador, what are we to do now? Am I to thank you for freeing me from the clutches of my own blood relative? Am I to thank you for spilling blood so that infected workers may have full stomachs? That man you killed was my father, Inigo Montoya, and I will have my revenge. No, I do not need a list of crimes. Should I think I know them better than you? The scars on our bodies are proof of this cruelty. The deaths of those laborers were proof of this exploitation. But still, despite it all, Salvador, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for saving me and so many others. But the stench of blood lingering about you grows stronger and stronger. Let us be away from this place. Salvador. Just the two of us. Take me somewhere. We will at last be able to find peace. All right? It might already be too late. Salvador. It might already have been too late. The day you first set foot in Colombia, from when you first sharpened your blade. You say this was all destined, that it couldn't have been avoided. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why I am giving Sora that voice. I don't know why I'm giving her an Italian, like, I don't know, fucking Inigo Montoya voice, but here we are. I can't help but think if I were in Vivinia's place, I would be able to forgive Salvador. Even if what he did could be forgiven, the grudge would follow both of them for the rest of their lives. I think it works. I mean, I'm doing it for a reason. Exactly right, Senora Mommy. What? Huh? The two of them are able to get together in the end is, of course, artistic license. In fact, the real Salvador did not elope with Vivienne. Also, despite the fact that Vivienne's father was indeed as callous as he was wealthy, he took good care of his family, particularly Vivienne, who he doted on like a diamond in the palm of his hand. Oh, very rarely is someone pure evil, don't you think? Therefore, even if the perpetrator was someone you loved dearly, even if you were aware of your father's despicable acts, something like what he did is not so easily forgiven. Signorina Vivienne ultimately chose to leave him and move to a new city where she met someone who truly loved her and thus began a new life. But until her last breath, she never forgot the man named Salvador. So in a sense, the story can be seen as as vicariously helping her dream come true. Did you know Miss Vivienne well? I suppose you could say that. My name is Katarina. You're quite the lovely young actress. Are you new here? I swing by frequently, but I've never seen your face before. I am. My name is Sora, and I came from Lungmen. Lungmen? How fascinating. I've heard many actors who went to Lungmen to develop their careers, but rarely the other way around. Sometimes there's value in bucking the trend. Too true. So, Miss Katarina, do you know what happened to the actual Miss Vivienne? Vivienne, huh? She never forgot Salvador. Maybe that's why her son chose a similar path, became a wise guy, and gradually rose to become the don of a certain familia. A familia that would eventually go on to clash against Salvador himself. Fortunately, Vivienne came forward and prevented the two rivals from becoming mortal enemies, and eventually, they even became allies. What are you talking about? No. What? Wait, are you talking about the Rosati family from the script? That's right. Have you already read through the entire thing? Yes, I also want to learn as much as I could about Texas family history for some personal reasons. So, what did you think of the story? There are a few bits I can't make sense of. Oh, for example, Salvador's great granddaughter. Sort of the stylist wants you to take a look at the design of your costume. Okay, I'll be right there. Sorry, but I have to go. I don't mind. We'll have another chance to talk. Sora, take your time. We can always chat at our leisure some other day. Okay, that's great. Sayonara. Salvador's granddaughter. You're wasting time at the theater again, boss. How many times do I have to tell you, Bala? It's not a waste of time. You pushed most of your work onto me just so you could go write a shitty play. Is that what the boss of Familiar should be doing? And you even gave yourself a pseudonym? Do you have a problem with that? Of course not. You're none other than Giovanni Rosati, our beloved Donna. Oh. I know you're dissatisfied with me, but is there really anything in the city worth worrying over? Before, no, but now, yes. Karachi is dead. Oh? But Karachi was originally just an ordinary man elevated by Familia to keep each other in check. All his death proves that Bologna was not capable enough, nothing more. As someone greatly resembling Selenia appeared at Leontuzo's side. Say that again. Texas. Selenia, Texas. Balak, I don't recall you being the sort of man who liked to crack jokes. And you should also know that I hate people who joke about Texas more than anything else. So you can tell I'm not joking. I have no idea how Bologna managed to find her, but she had those unmistakable eyes and hair. Exactly like the one in your photo. So she didn't die. And she's with Leon Tuso now. She would never have survived the liquidation if not for a certain familia protecting her. The logical conclusion is that Bologna saved her back then. Looks like we're going to need to have a little chat. Giovanna, this clearly is a trap. Vala, my apologies, boss. It's not so much a trap as an entire conspiracy. Think bigger. If they really were the ones who saved her back then, what good does it do me to drop by and express my gratitude? Make preparations. Business discussions are over. I'm paying Volsini a visit. Understood. I'll make the arrangements. Alas, it seems the new script will have to go on the back burner for a while. boss. I'm sure you're aware that Karachi's death presents an excellent opportunity for us. But you still seem so hung up on the Texas name. If this keeps up, the Rosati won't have a future. Is this guy gonna overthrow his boss? Woo! 1 hour and 1 mission, baby! Let's go! Let me go to that quickly. Whoop! I'm just gonna grab something. There you go. Courthouse perimeters, explorable. Alright, straight into the next mission then. We can do one more mission. And then it's Sony PlayStation time. Dude, I hope they fucking... dude, wouldn't it be cool if they showed Bloodborne? Copium? It wouldn't be cool if they showed Bloodborne on the state of play? Copium? Man, that would be pretty nice. Alright. Let's see. Oh, man. Would it be cool if a bunch of enemies, like, came here, and I place Texas and they explode? Oh, let's see what happens. Whoa, this dress looks absolutely stunning. You say that again, store's gonna look mighty fine in it. If someone told me about this earlier, I would have signed up myself. Exia in a dress? Have we ever seen her in a dress? Well, I have to turn off my blue light filter. There you go. We've never seen her in a dress, right? No way, no how. You don't know the first thing about acting. I can just act like I always do. And there ain't no rules for a Sancta in Syracuse neither. Says who? I heard that there was a Sancta with Senora Celia. Huh? Senora Sally, our boss, is inviting you over for dinner, but I have seemed to have lost my eyes and I can't see very well. She's on her way to rehearsal right now. Vaffanculo. And our boss wants to have a word with Senora Sally here. Being a little late won't make a difference, will it? I'll go get the director. The director? I might have carried water for him in the past, but these days... please don't. The hell are you playing nice with them for? You should feel honored that our boss wants to see you. If you don't want to get messed up, behave yourself and come with us. Wait, the boss didn't say we could. You still don't understand what the boss was getting at. We're all scared of the balloons before, but now that they're out of the picture, and the biggers are about to shuffle the deck again, we'll never get a better chance. Huh? You're right. Let's go, brothers. Time to clean the streets of these eyesores. Protect Senora Sally. The heck can happen in Exit? Where'd she go? She already rushed out. Let's back her up. And you call yourself a bodyguard? Right this way, Senorina. I know. I got shot. Oh no, I'm dying. My blood is pure tomato sauce. Huh, you people are? Who the hell are you? You spilled my tomato sauce all over the place. Ah, no, my other tomato sauce. Catch me if you can. Get her. Did you know that they use lasagna plates as bulletproof vests in Syracuse? That's a little fun fact. Don't mess with us. No, don't. Let's split. I accidentally made him American. Let's split. Your name's Sally, right? You okay? Do you know what you've done? You didn't save me at all. You're just making things worse. You're not going to let this go. So how do you plan to get out of that mess? By gritting my teeth. But they were gonna hurt you. I can deal with injuries. Do you really think they were going to kidnap me? You're just going to cause trouble. Shouldn't you at least call for help when stuff like this happens? What's the point? Nobody's going to intervene in a struggle between familia. What about the Judge Lavina lady? She seemed like a pretty decent person to me. She's indeed a very good judge, but there's nothing she can do in these situations. Besides, even if I never made it out of this park, how many people would know that I disappeared because of the conflict between those mafiosi? So, it's gonna put up with it? How else are we supposed to live our lives? That's just how it's always been. Find a place to hide, wait until the dust settles, then follow the victorious side out. That's all I can do. But why does it have to be like that? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to blame you, but to be honest, this is the first time in my life I've ever known what it feels like to be protected. That familia isn't even particularly influential. The director should be able to help me move things over. But just as a friendly word of advice, if you plan to stay alive instead of Yakuza, please try to avoid doing that kind of stuff in the future. Especially considering what's about to happen. What's about to happen? Have you not seen the news at all? Caracci, Ministro del Lavori Pubblici, is dead. Yeah, saw that. Assassinated, looks like. I feel so bad for him. Since he all seems nice enough, I'll tell you a little more about him. I have to deal with mafiosi pretty regularly, so I've heard a thing or two from them. The person who murdered him hasn't been found yet, and the young master of the Familia Bellone was also attacked at the same time. Ha! Bellone! That's right, Bellones were poised to stand head and shoulders above the other Familia, but it seems like someone's been plotting against them for a while now. Many Familia that had previously given up are now starting to move again little by little. Yeah, okay, so a power vacuum is being created, so a lot of, like, low-life criminals are stepping in to try and fucking take over whatever power vacuum was created. Alright, okay, I get it. Yeah, I know about that. That's actually very real. That happened, like, when a lot of, like mafias in real life were shut down. It actually, like, boosted, like, a ton of crimes. Because a bunch of dumbasses was like, hey, the mafia can't stop us from doing shit on their turf anymore. Did you hear any of them mention the name Texas? Texas? There's not a single person in Siracusa who doesn't know that name. But usually in the context of the last Texas or something along those lines. Really? You're a strange one. You know that? It's obviously all made up. How could there possibly be a Texas still alive out there? But, alright, you have a point. In any case, you should already know that our troop has some connections to Familia Villona through the director. Just as those people were saying, in the past, everyone wanted to get on his good side, but now, you all saw what happened. Do all Siracusa Familia go around doing whatever the hell they want like that? Remember what I'm about to tell you. If you want to survive in Siracusa, you either need to join a familia or stay as far away from them as possible. Then, you need to delude yourself into believing that as long as you stay away from them, that you won't get sucked into any trouble. Alright, I should head back to the theater now. Right. Bro, you took 2 steps! You took 2 steps! 2 fucking steps and you're already screaming. What now? Someone's been tied up over here. Assuming nothing out of the ordinary happens, someone ought to have found the poor fella by now. I don't get it, man. Why go through all the trouble keeping him alive just to let him go? What's so special about the guy anyway? What it proves is that shady bartender wanted him to be found. As for why, it's usually a trap. What a sinister fella. Say that now, but if he ends up winning, you're gonna be calling him a genius. Dipshit. Dipshit. What's so funny? I just remember how we used to argue like this back when we were kids. Never would imagine that after all these years, after all life's twists and turns, the two of us would Two of us will still be out here fighting for our lives. That's fate for you. Never know where it's gonna take you. Ain't that the truth? Would have known something like that would happen in Lungman. After all that, would still come back to Syracuse. Gambino, if Lapland has really decided to leave us alone, let us fend for ourselves. Would you still stay in Syracuse? What do you miss? What do you miss your Lungman that bad? Forget it. Not like you'd ever understand anyway. Let's talk about something more practical. Real plan on switching employers. Looking at the news, the guy we tried to off today was Don Ballone's son. Seems like someone real important died at the same time, which sounds to me an awful lot like some unknown familiar has been using us as their weapon. Might as well go make that relationship formal then. Better than taking odd jobs and begging for scraps. That's right. As soon as you're back in Syracuse, you participate in an attempt assassination of one of the Dodici's dons. You two sure have grown. Guess the good old days are over. Lapland. Oh, today's breakfast is looking pretty good. Pay for your own. Aw, is that any way to treat your boss? So what you been up to all this time? I went to say hi to the folks and got to enjoy some sorely missed family time. Simple as that. Ah, what a relief. That despicable old mug back home is just as punchable as it's always been. You with a familia? Oh, did I never mention it? My last name is Saluzzo. Saluzzo? You're a Saluzzo? Capone, do you know what the thing I hate the third most is? Capone feels a chill course through his body, but the sensation is so fleeting that he has to wonder if it was something. It was his imagination. And people start, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, what the? I fucking jump scared me. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, that jump scared me. Holy shit. Woo. When people start wailing and moaning once they hear the name of my familia. Ah, come to think of it, the way you do things really does remind me of that one familia. What about the other two things? If I'm gonna die, might as well die knowing. Ah, seems like you picked up on how to get along with me. Actually, I just came up with that line on the spot. All right, talk to me. So why the two of you decide to do a hit on the Familia Bellone? Come in, dude. I don't trust this Rubio guy. Like you can't trust the man always carrying around a baguette and tomatoes. I speak from experience. Come in. Sorry for bothering you, Senor Secretario. No, Your Honor. The pleasure is mine. Your office is quite impressive. I frequently have distinguished guests here, and this is the sort of decor that it prefers. I figured I'd go along with it. So, did you need me for something? I want to talk to you about Karachi's death. I believe I already made a statement about that. I know. But I wanted to have a chat with you for more personal reasons. Oh, right. I heard you swore you'd find Karachi's murderer and bring them back to justice. Good. Young folks ought to have that kind of drive. So have you made any progress? Unfortunately, not yet. I really hope the thing doesn't start like super soon. Because yeah, I don't want to overlap this with the PlayStation thing too much. Sorry to hear that. I heard you always be on the good terms with him personally, so that's true. Karachi was really concerned with the citizenry's well-being, things such as food, water, and sanitation. But I don't think there's anything I can do to assist you. I never actually mingled my way into his innermost circle, so while I'd love to help, there's nothing I can do. And if you can give me, it's fine. A place you think is suspicious or anyone in the government I should keep an eye on. You're asking too much. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your Honor, several other Ministri de Lavori Pubblici died before Karachi. Do you remember them? 7 or maybe 8. The people in those positions were just puppets. Each familia was trying to push their own people up there. But in the end, they were all taken out by other familia. When it came to a position as important as Il Ministro de la Labori Publici, do I be blunt here, it was clear as day why the familia filled the position with a man as spotless as Karachi instead of installing one of their cronies. For one simple reason. If the killing continued, the construction of the city would grind to a halt. If our people can't get in, then we'll at least make sure yours can't either. That is why Karachi occupied that seat. Make no mistake, he had close ties with the Ballones, and the Don's son even sat beside him as his secretary. But in one way or the other, he was just as close with every other familia. There's an ancient Yan saying to the effect of, he who walks oft along the river inevitably finds his shoes wet. Yes, I have always trusted in Karachi's integrity, but so what? Others did not see it that way. The way Syracusans think, you either choose to be one of Amelia's pet or you choose to be another's. In other words, Karachi's death was inevitable. He wasn't part of a familia's vision for the future. You think he was oblivious to that fact. In the end, it doesn't matter whether he died today, a month ago, or a month from now. You know how much hard work he put in? And what did he get for it in the end? Actually, let's assume he was a selfless person, as you say. What did the people he worked so hard for, those whom he so eloquently claimed as his dear citizens, give him in the end? Your Honor, I've also heard a great many rumors about you. You undeniably have a fair number of accomplishments under your belt. But among them, how many were due solely to your own hard work, and how many were influenced by the people behind your back? You already know the answer, don't you? Man, you're getting talked down to by a dude with a fucking bow tie and a baguette. Like, this is not good. If I may be frank, Your Honor, are you really not here to test me on behalf of Bologna? This is not my intention, I swear. I prefer it were. Then please heed this word of caution, Your Honor. Let those who died stay dead. We already have too much to worry about without overly concerning ourselves with the deceased. And this is the attitude of someone who was on good terms with him. If you want to have a slightly longer lease on life in Volsini's government, I'd suggest you learn this lesson well. Oh, hello, sweetheart. I'm still at work right now. Are you ready to go? Alright, I'll get ready to head over then. Okay. That was my daughter. Now a newly opened restaurant has invited me to inspect their ingredients tonight. We'll have to set aside our discussion for later. Alright, please let Master Leontuso know that he is welcome to talk to me if he is interested in the gourmet experience. I'll remember to pass it on. Now then, please see yourself out. I'll try to read a little faster, so that we don't overlap too much. But it should be like, I don't know, it should be like another, 40 minutes before it's on. What did you say? You found someone unconscious tied up, the leader of the bunch that attacked the restaurant? Understood. I'll be there right away. I'm telling you, the two of us just happened to be involved in that hit. We don't know nothing. And for the guy who handed out the orders, we don't know which familia he belongs to, but he sure was generous with cash. They were clearly looking for hitmen with murky backgrounds like you two. So when you died, there'd be no trail back to who hired you. You might think you ran into them by chance, but it wouldn't surprise me if they had their eyes on you a long time ago. I'm not saying they didn't. So want to take a crack at who your employer is? Probably. The Rosatis or Saluzzo of the Dodici who have been fighting over the city all this time. And with the Ballones out of the picture, they're the only two familia with enough power left. Right. I'm sure most people would think the same. But now you know that Saluzzos were never planning anything like that. That just leaves the Rosatis. One more. What do you mean? Remember those poor suckers you took out early on? They were originally targeting people from Il Ministero de Lavori Publici. Don Bellone's son been working there, so another way of putting it is is that the folks you dealt with were trying to get in Bellona's way. So what you're saying is we helped the Bellonas put down a threat, but then turned right around and hit him even harder? So what? We see Familia doing that kind of power jockeying stuff every day. That's got a point. The first hit we made might have just been on some unlucky short-sighted bastards. But don't forget, you were specifically sent to shut them up. Wait, are you serious? Are you suggesting there's a double agent inside the Bellones? Just another possibility. But hey, that's what makes things interesting. Let's assume that true and do a little thought experiment here. Karachi, il Ministero dei Lavori Pubblici, is dead. And before that, several more people in the Ministero were killed. I'm gonna be so fucking good at Italian by the end of this. I am gonna be such a good Italian speaker by the end of this. Naturally, most people are going to see those things as connected, especially that poor judge. But the perpetrator who carried out the hit has already been silenced, and she can't find the leader either. She's at a complete loss. So what does she do next? I love her so much. She steals every scene she's part of. I love her. If only some kind of clue would appear. And what do you know? Isn't that assassin you dumped out their best possible lead? So that's why they waited until now to throw that guy out. It does make sense when you put it that way. Then they set up a little ambush and make sure the judge has an accident. Kaboom! Lapland stretches out her hands and falls back on the sofa as if knocked back by the blast. I love her! I love her! She's so good! Everyone's gonna get pulled in. What a great idea. It's so great that even if this is all bullshit, I want to make it reality. So, let me get this straight. You two are saying that the Bellones are putting on a whole goddamn opera? It's definitely possible. After all, nobody understands the Bellones better than themselves. I don't buy it. There are the Familia's plans for the future we're talking about. There ain't a single wise guy in all of Siracusa who'd attack his own Familia at a time like this. Gambino, you should have realized by now that that kind of blind confidence is what brought down the Sicilians. You. But I gotta say, I think I agree with you this time. Then maybe they're putting on this show to feign weakness so everyone thinks they're vulnerable but they were already on the cusp of victory. You seriously think that the Bellones just decided to give up on the city that was right at their fingertips just to turn this whole place upside down? Are they crazy or something? Who knows? There are more lunatics walking this land than you might think. But I guess our merry mealtime needs to wrap up. Hope you have a jolly old time out there. You stopped by just to say hello? What, are you that eager to be my henchman? I wouldn't say it's high on my priorities. But at least tell us which side you're on. Last thing I want to do is end up fighting against you without realizing it and dying without knowing what hit me. Me? Naturally, I'll always be Texas' most loyal supporter. #1 Texas fan right here. Biggest Texas simp. Get out of her way right now. She's simping harder than any of you boys. Is everyone in position for the ambush? Yes. You seem like you want to say something. I was just thinking. I feel bad for Senora Lavinia. Whatever the case may be, she's friend to the Familia. If only the one she befriended wasn't Leon, the next dawn of Familia Bellone. Look, I don't want to be the villain either. So she wants to play her little game of justice, sure. That we can allow to an extent. But she thinks she has the backing of one of the bosses. What she's done over the years has had a larger and larger impact on Leon. No, on our entire Familia. The Bellones don't need softness like that. She must be crystal clear. She must be made crystal clear of this fact, and so must Leon. Otherwise, we'll never be able to seize the ultimate victory from the chaos that's about to ensue. But, young master, I know many of you are still conflicted about this. I'll assume full responsibility for whatever happens when Leon eventually becomes asking who to blame. I won't get any of you involved. Well, Whatever you say, boss. Selene, I need to send you to stay in Syracuse for a while. You have to go. The Colombian familias changed into opulent attire, took up residence in the luxurious mansion, stepped into the so-called upper class, thinking they had clearly delineated a boundary between them and Syracuse. Syracuse is barbaric, while we are not. They spoke those words, thinking themselves superior to our homeland. Your father's been captured by this line of thinking too. As for you, I need to see for yourself. See the place we came from. See if we're any different from them. Who's there? I brought you some chocolate. Want some? I see prison security in Syracuse is as shoddy as ever. You know, they call this one impregnable, at least compared to the other cities. Texas lets out a tiny sigh, then takes out a bite of the chocolate in Lapland's hand. Wait, like straight out of her hand? It's her least favorite flavor. Jesus, she brought her least favorite chocolate to fuck with her. And I thought you'd be chasing me out instead. That takes a lot more effort than just ignoring you. Just as long as you don't get in my way, do whatever you want. Aw, I'm almost moved to tears here. Texas, even you're gradually figuring out how to get along with me. Never get in other people's way. I'd much rather clear the fog for them so they can better see what they're doing. Where they're going, I mean. How much do the Salusos know? No more than you do. The Ballonas were pretty much a shoe-in to win. But to keep the Rosatis down, they even brought you back from Lungmen as a precautionary measure of sorts. But right at the critical moment, yesterday's assassination took place. It's so blatant that people can't help but think that it had to be intentional. Is the perpetrator even trying to stay hidden? So what about you? Planning to sit in the cell, reminiscing about every little thing that happened in Lungmen until that judge lets you go? Weren't you in a hurry to get back there? If you consider the wait as just another leg of the journey home, then I can be pretty patient. But what if the judge is in danger? In danger? Where is he? Has he woken up yet? Good to see you here, Your Honor. We've already taken full control of the scene. The suspect is still unconscious, but he was tied up, stuffed into the trash can over by the corner. We already notified the hospital. Who found him? A group of actors from the Compañía de Alba. They already left because they had a rehearsal to get to. Compañía de Alba, Bernardo's people. It really is cursed with bad luck. Your Honor, is the people murdered in the witness elimination case you reported last time were this person's accomplice, right? Yes, but we couldn't find anything on them to identify them with. Why would their leader show up in such a sorry state then? Want me to try to wake him up? Try waking him up? Please do. Stop struggling. We already have you restrained. Lavinia, do you understand the situation you're in? Who tied you up and dumped you here? Do you really need to ask, Judge? Answer my question, murderer. Maybe I can invoke Article 14 of the Penal Code to remain silent under informal investigations. You're pretty familiar with the law. What? Are you gonna use Article... bro, this guy is a fucking... You know those videos of Americans that get pulled over by the cops? And they're like, I know my rights. You can't do this shit. I don't care how much I was speeding. This is like one of those. What? Are you gonna use Article 132? The right of special dispensation on me, Judge? Just who are you? Your average everyday murderer. I remember now. I've seen you before. Yeah, a lot of people see me. Say I look like every other guy with a hat and a knife in his hand. Last night at the restaurant? No. You rescued that hapless clerk from Il Ministero de la Publici. It was 3 years ago. At a legal forum, Judge Bortolotti from the city Sorrento gave a particularly outstanding speech. Signora was deeply impressed by your report. Well, I just kill people for a living. It's an easy life, what you're talking about. I can barely even remember anyone. Isn't who you are. Stop acting so self-righteous, Lavinia. You really think you understand me? Just from a fantasy-filled report at the window dressing legal forum? You can't hide true passion. That's what you said back then. Right. Along with all the other naive idealistic nonsense I rattle off. All young people are like that, thinking they can change the world all on their own. I just happened to wake up sooner than you, Lavinia. You said we should all strive to find a common line that can protect anyone. Yes, here's an example. Join a familia, listen to the boss, and kill anyone who gets in your way. Judge Bortolotti, I can help you. Help me? Oh, that's right. You have the great powerful Bolognas backing you up. Your honor and dignity will stay untarnished. You won't get chained down or beaten up for a moment of naivete. You won't come home to the side of your house going up in smokes along with your family. You don't know a damn thing, Judge Lavinia. You have no idea how weighty the code you hold in your hand is, and how easily it can destroy your life. And luckily for you, you'll never have a chance to find out. Watch out, Lavinia. What? We need to get out of here now. Texas. They sent a ton of people. Come with me. All right, mission time, dude. That took a long time. Holy shit! All these missions take a long time. Oh, woo! Oh, it's over. All right, okay. All right, okay. All right. Okay, keep it in the pants, boys. Keep it in the pants. Woo! Oh, the way they exploded. Beautiful. Who's walking around like a goofy goober? It's that boy. He's got walking around like a goofy goober. This place just you somewhere safe. And let's let Texas handle this. Okay, and then Golden Glow can just deal with these guys. No, wrong guys, Golden Glow. Oh shit, they're killing me. Let's put Monster here. Oh, is this guy... What, is he invisible? That's fine. Alright, Texas, do your thing. Woo! Man, I love her. I love her so much. Actually. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put Penance here. Okay, Penance, you can bully them. You can bully them before the mission's over. Stop hitting yourself. 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 Alright, this will be the last stretch of story we'll do before the PlayStation thing, so let's get through it. Why is she here? It's Texas. We already lost a lot of our men. We should have let Lavinia talk to the main. I like how only the side characters are allowed to have Italian voices. We should have let Lavinia talk to the piece of trash for so long. Forget it. After seeing her colleague fall under depravity, that woman's spirit is done for. As long as we can snuff out Leon's childishness, it doesn't matter how we do it. Call our people back. We're leaving. Man, I can't believe the guy that's clearly evil was evil. Yeah, they turned around and left. He's already dead. Took an arrow straight through the heart. Thank you. If not for you, all, I'd have been one to die here. Close your eyes, murderer. What's this? A notebook. A Syracusan judge license. He was keeping it in his breast pocket. Its corners has been clipped, and it's written here that the holder was disbarred 3 years ago for malfeasance. Malfeasance, huh? Malfeasance? Could they really not come up with a better excuse? Are you alright? I think I should be asking you how you got out of prison. Trade secret. Fair enough. Lapland drove through the wall with a truck. She does that a lot. I don't have the energy to pursue that either right now. You need to rest. I can't do that just yet. This trail has gone cold. I need another lead. John has a saying, haste makes waste. Bro, these guys like fortune cookies here. Of course I know that. But time is a luxury I can't afford anymore. Was Karachi important to you? No. Only ever met him a few times. After all, I'm a judge, and our roles could hardly be further apart. But as any resident of Volsini can tell you, he was an extremely vigorous man, smoothly navigating his relations with the familia. He dedicated all his time and energy to the construction of a new city area, trying to everything at his disposal to give people a safer place to live. Woo! We gotta speed this up. By investigating his death, I've come to a better understand his life. Carefully, delicately, as walking on thin ice, he would desperately rack his brain to produce anything of value that could be exchanged for a little more breathing room to carry out his work. For example, building more schools and hospitals far away from the turf fought over by familia. Not sure how I should think of him. Maybe he was just a decent man with the slightest bit of conscience. But the fates of decent people in Syracuse are already sealed. Just like this man. A hitman carrying a judge license. Syracuse has proper law schools. They use textbooks published in Colombia. After graduating, the students aren't restricted to working in local Syracusan law firms and institutions. They also gain accreditation in Colombia. Nowadays, our exchanges with Lungmen are becoming more and more frequent. Maybe with enough time, even Great Jan will come to recognize our certifications. Sounds good. It is. Of course it's good. But none of that makes any difference. My alma mater once invited me back to deliver a speech to my juniors to give them some confidence. So I went. When I got up on that stage, I wanted to tell them to believe in what they had learned, but I just couldn't do it. In Syracuse, the law works because of the existence of a single person, not because it's based on any sort of universally recognized fairness. In a sense, it's even more absurd than a complete lawlessness. More incredibly, after almost 60 years, the Syracusans have gotten used to living in this environment that nobody dares question it now. Am I justice personified? No. I might be a symbol, but even I do not know what stands behind my back. Want to grab a bite? That'd be nice. Grazie. I didn't expect you to be here, Leon. I heard someone attack you, so I rushed over. To the restaurant? You rushed over to the restaurant? Nothing major happened, Texas. Okay. Nothing major happened, thanks to Texas's help. Or we're at another dead end. Just drop it already, Lavinia. Leon, I believe we had an agreement to not bring up things that might spark an argument at the table. Now's not the time for that. No, it's the only thing that lets us sit together, share a meal regardless of our positions. If you insist on breaking it, then I'm afraid I must take my leave. Padron Leon Tuso. You're messing around with your life on the line here. I've been messing around with my life on the line since the moment I became a judge in this city, Padron. I'm planning to talk to Rosatis. I don't care what they think about Celiana's presence. This is a discussion they can't avoid. We have the initiative. As long as we can keep them down, it doesn't matter if we have a double agent in our midst or other familia at our throats. We'll suppress them all. That's not where the problem lies. Things are incredibly tense throughout the city right now. Bro, how do you not know who the double agent is? How do your dumbass not know? Everyone's tense throughout the city right now, and everyone's speculating about who did it. The situation will only spiral out of control unless we stabilize it. I'll be frank, if you can really find a murderer, I'll spare no expense to help you. Push the case forward. But right now, the other side has already come prepared. What you encountered today was without a doubt a warning shot. Your investigation won't go anywhere. I don't think that was a warning. I think they wanted to kill her. That was not a warning shot. That was, we want to kill her. We want her to die. Like, if Texas did not show up, she'd be dead. That is not a warning shot. Your investigations won't go anywhere. And if you try to press the issue, you're only going to land yourself into more trouble. So should I go along with your plans to drop the investigation and let this case fizzle out? Lavinia, you're not the kind of person to get carried away by her emotions. Leon, you worked with the Ministro Karachi before. You probably knew him better than I do. Regardless of how he ended up in that position to begin with, he still was a person who could make the city a better place. These things happen every single day. So are those in Syracuse who want to be good people doomed to die? You're more important to me than he was. To you, Ministro Karachi's death might be nothing more than a spell of heavy rain. The rain won't fall on anyone who's standing inside, so you just wonder why it's lasting for so long. If you're feeling particularly generous, you might even hand out some umbrellas to the people on the streets. But for me, I'm sick and tired of asking myself how long I plan to stand there under the roof. But how are you going to stop the rain all by yourself? At least, have you watched One Piece? There's this guy called Crocodile. There was a whole arc about this. Like, you should check it out. At least at this time, I don't want to feel like a helpless bystander watching someone like Karachi die for nothing. I've already done too much against my will. Leon, if my life would be exchanged for something, that might make things a bit more bearable for me. One thing I learned from Colombians is, if you want someone to listen to you, incentivize it can be more useful than violence. Incentives? I don't know, but that doesn't mean I won't ever choose violence, Lavinia. And that is exactly what I was talking about. The biggest difference, you and me. You've always got the option of violence, but you refrained from using it because of your upbringing and self-control. I'd even like to thank you for your kindness. That's not what I meant. I'm not blaming you either, Leon. For you to even consider why the rain hasn't stopped yet is already exceptionally rare to see. But you are the next head of the Familia Bellone, and I'm not just a judge who can't help herself. Our worldviews have always been fundamentally different. Let's leave things here, Leon. If you really want to help me, then keep doing what you need to do. If you're able to negotiate with the Rosatis, that would already help ease up the situation. However, unless you lock me up right now, nobody will stop me from finding the murderer. Silence falls across the restaurant. The Altuzo wants to think of something else to say, but all the words he can muster in his mind come up blank. His throat twitches twice, but no words come out. Hold on. Texas. Alright, you should head back with Leon. He'll need you in the negotiations with the Rosatis. No, I have a better idea. You need a culprit, right? Then I'll be the culprit. Do you even know what you're saying? It's the quickest way to get the situation under control. I don't need others to take pity on me. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm doing this for myself. You're both right. If things continue like this, the situation will only get more and more chaotic, making it harder to find who's actually pulling the strings. The best method we have to find the best method we have is to find a killer before everything spirals out of control. And of course, the other side will do everything in their power to prevent that. So you're going to offer yourself up as bait. Yeah. Nobody else is a juicy enough target. You don't need to refer to yourself as juicy, Texas. That's a little enough target. I might just fit the bill. You make Texas into a real criminal and sacrifice some renown to take on all the... I don't think she gives shit. Some renown to take on all the blame using people's ignorance of your familia. And after that, you can release me. Then that would be the fastest way to stabilize the situation, while also potentially drawing out the true mastermind out of the hiding. There is no way you don't know who it is. There's no shot you don't know. Come on! Your conversation with Dimitri was the most suspicious shit in the world. How the fuck are you not suspecting him? An ambitious plan, but it might be worth a shot. Like, legit, the guy shows up at your bed and go like, man, pretty crazy that shit happened. I wonder who could have done that. Whew, man, must have been one of the families. Ooh, man, pretty crazy though. Wonder what they're thinking. It's like, come on, you dumbass. Take the hint. I bet you're the last of the Texas bloodline, and this is Siracusa. Personally, the most important thing about Texas' name is the reputation it brings me. As I said before, I only have one goal: to see through my agreement with Bologna and then leave Siracusa. Then why would you go out of your way to do this? I also have a number of friends who are trying to change things for the better in a place called Rhodes Island. I never accept them dying in vain either. If this plan goes well, it might even put the other forces behind the scenes in a counter check. I'm really starting to count my lucky stars that you're on our side. Spare me. It is what we're going with. We'll need this trial and bar burner. Ultimately, the only way we're going to keep the other familiars down. I'll handle all the other agreements. Now's a chance to hit back. Then can you give me your assurance that you'll let me leave Siracusa? I swear this to you. Once we successfully execute this plan, nobody will pursue you ever again. Those who kept an eye on you, be it Rosatis or any other familiar, will only know that. Selenia, Texas, broke out of prison and fled Siracusa. Sorry, Lavinia, this might fly in the face of dignity of the law. No, I don't think so. All that remains is to see things through. Woo! We made it! Second mission. Damn, shit is really heating up, huh? There's a lot of story in the word of justice should never cross the lips of a familia-backed judge, but she has never forgotten the ideals she set for herself when she first stepped into the courthouse and still stands resolute. All right, we got this done. Okay, so we got 2 missions done today. Awesome. Hopefully we do more next time we stream Arknights. But the stories are so long. Like, the stories are really, really long. That took us 2 hours. The 2 missions took us 2 hours. But yeah, we'll be looking at the Sony stuff now. It's not up just yet. It'll be up in like 10 minutes. Man, what do you guys think of the story so far? You enjoying it? I think it's pretty interesting, to be entirely honest. But I will say, so far, what is his fucking name? Leon? Leon's a bit of a dumbass. if it's the new head of the Bologna's, man, that familia is fucking going downhill. I understand why Dimitri, doesn't really want to, like, have him as the leader in his current state. Like, I kinda get it. He's a bit of a dumbass. But it'll be interesting to see how this ends up. Ooh, I don't want that. Woo! Yeah. Anyways, let's chill for a bit. Should I just take a break? I think I might take like a small break just to get some tea, refresh my my throat a bit. Dude, actually, oh, dude, I played a little bit of, I played a bit of IS3 off stream, by the way. Dude, IS3 is so fun. IS3 is so fucking fun. Holy shit, I love this so much. I love IS2 also. IS2, I had so much fun with IS2, but, man, I'm really, really, really enjoying IS3. It's super cool. But, man, yeah, the story's pretty great. I really like, I will say, Exia and Sora and, Croissant, like, that group of people, they haven't really been useful in the story yet. Like, I feel like their position is still being, like, built up, but in terms of, like, involvement, they're not really part of the story. They're kind of just aimlessly wandering about and like getting into trouble, which I guess is fine. I love Lapland. Every time Lapland shows up, she is so fun. She is such a fun character. I hope they have an alter of her in the future because man, Lapland is so fucking fun. She is incredibly fun. By the way, how's the microphone quality today? I hope that it is good. I hope you guys like the new setup with the microphone. It will improve even further. I'm gonna try and improve it even further. Um, Doing some software shit and stuff. But yeah, I just had to kind of rush it, put it together today. What an event, dude! I feel like the event story, like the stories have like been bangers. Like the stories really have been bangers as of late. Like every single story, like event or main or whatever, has been an absolute banger. Can we buy some? Oh, yeah. We can claim these. I really need some LMD. Let's grab the fucking LMD. I need the LMD more than anything. Oh yeah. Well, now we can upgrade. Hold up. Where's Texas? Okay, cool. Dude, her E2 art is so good. Like I'm tempted to have her as my assistant, just because E2 art. It is so good. It's so fucking good. Anyways, let's upgrade this. LMD! Where are you? That doesn't seem to be that huge, but it's like the stats. I just care about I just want to generally just have her as strong as possible. But that's cool, man. Yeah, what a good fucking operator. But man, like, okay, even though I really like Texas Alter, fucking Penance, dude. Penance is such a fun character. Like, holy shit, she is so fun. Watching her just get like a massive shield and all the enemies just fucking die, like punching her, it's so funny. I love her so much. Anyways, let's set up the fucking screen for the Sony thing. Let's maybe do a different window. Where the fuck is it? Alright, there it is. Alright. Any thoughts on what I should probably change that thing now since we're not doing Arknights now. So if you came here for Arknights, thank you. Please follow the channel if you really enjoyed. We'll be watching the Sony thing from now on. So really thank you for being here for that. More Arknights. I'm not sure if we're doing more Arknights tomorrow. I'm not sure because I have some stuff that needs to be done tomorrow. But if it is, it's at 8, the same time as always. But, you know, if it isn't, you know, I might be busy. But, yeah, that aside, let's rename the thing Bloodborne Copium. And then, special. Yeah, there you go. And then we change the thing. So, I just want to say thank you for joining the Arknights stream, and now we'll be just waiting for this to start. I really wish I could do another story, though, but yeah, we don't have time. So, let's just mute the Arknights thing real quick. Woo! Man, I hope they have really cool. I also secretly hope that they show another Tekken character. I also like really secretly hope that they show a Tekken character. That would be super cool. I also like, of course, join the Discord if you wanna chat or have stream stuff. Do that if you wanna do those. Oh man, I am so excited. I'm so excited. It should. Okay, I'm gonna run to the toilet real quick. I'll be right back. I'll put on the BRB thing. Hold on, I need to like put this shit down. I really need to sort out my fucking captures and shit. Alright. Gonna put this BRB thing up. And I'm gonna go fucking to the toilet and shit. So, be right back, guys. All right, boys. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. We're still staying tuned. All right. Woo. Man, my voice is shot. My voice is absolutely fucking shot. Okay. It shouldn't be fucking live by now. To cancel. Come on, come on. Start it already, you fucking goobers. Ooh, trailer. Ooh, it's starting, boys. Oh, Jesus Christ, the light show. Way too dank. Cinematic trailer like boo, boo, boo. Get him off the stage. Log in. I already don't like it. Is it a communist fucking propaganda game? Man, no wonder it's cinematic only. What is this like? There's not payday. Like, fair game. I mean, fuck, I don't give a shit. It's just cinematic trailer. But it's like the premise already is like, I don't give a shit. They got a QR code. That's cute. Okay, got the shitter out of the way. Okay, give us some real games. I want the game, not a fucking cutscene, okay? Hello. That none of you can play, because no one can get a PS5 still. Alright. I'm just interested in the non-exclusives, because not all of these are not going to be like exclusive games for the most part. Really, that's what you call it? Is this Sims? What is this? No! All right, that's a cool aesthetic. It's like it's EDF. It's just EDF. It's EDF. Okay, I got it. It's EDF. Okay, so it's just EDF, but I mean, there's a good amount of explosions. You know, that's good. That could be fun. I could definitely play. I would definitely play this co-op with friends. That'd be a ton of fun. I love these type of games. Helldivers 2. There was a first one? I've never heard of this. That's cool. That's cool. I don't mind more EDF clones. EA original. Ah, that looks smooth. So it's a magic first person shooter. That's cool. That's cool. That's a cool concept. Like instead of like having a gun, you just shoot spells. That's pretty cool. Already don't like the writing. Already can tell you I don't like the writing. Ah, fuck my eyes. Fucking the rapid fire. So why are they giving it a gun sound? Like figure out some other sound. Don't just fucking give it a gun sound. But what is this? It's just like a horde mode. Is it the story mode? What is it? I like the concept. I will say that. Yeah, this looks cool. How much do you want to bet this shit's gonna be like fucking 200 gigs on release? It's gonna be like 200 fucking gigs, bro. Because no one fucking optimized 505 games. Oh, one more level. That seems like a terrible thing to do. It's just Destiny. Okay, you ride a motorcycle. You're a Destiny character riding a motorcycle. Hmm? Oh, I know. Wait. No, I've seen this game. I've seen this game. Yeah. Ghost Runner. Yeah. I've seen. Yeah. I've seen the first game. Yeah. Blood will run. Ghost Runner. Okay. Yeah, the first game was cool. So that's cool. S game. It's like a Sun Wukong game. Sekiro 2? Shadows Die Thrice? You have a skin condition. Is this a Chinese game? Wait, hold on. S game. Hold on. I don't know this company. S game. They mainly focus on mobile games. Yeah. It's yeah. It looked very Chinese. It looked very Chinese. Yeah, that's not real. Yeah, that's not real gameplay. Yeah, you can't. If you want to show fake gameplay, do a better job. Yeah, if you want to show fake gameplay, do a better job. Jesus Christ, that's so fake. Yeah, that's Prince of Persia wall run. Looks cool, I guess. Like some of these things are like real gameplay, but for this is not real gameplay. This is a cutscene. Okay, that like that looks fancy with like all the parries, right? But I bet that's literally one button. Like it's just like the forced sequence button. Either that is not real. It's actually really funny. Every Chinese game goes for the style. Like all the Chinese games I've seen to have like the trailers that like look super amazing or whatever. They all have this exact same style. Like that Wukong game, like looks exactly like this. Phantom Blade Zero has a cool name. Coming to PS5. Good for them. I don't know. There's just this trend of these like super impressive looking games for China that just never come out, or like when they come out, they're like, who cares? Zelda 5 and Journey. Yeah, it looked very Journey esque. I'm not a fan of Journey though. Like it's just kind of walking simulator. This is a surfing on sword simulator. Like, it looked very pretty, like going through like that vast desert. Like it looks pretty, but I don't really play games just to look at pretty stuff. Also, it's like I have literally this is giving me no impression of the gameplay. Sword of the Sea. That's not a. It's a fucking hoverboard. Yeah, that looked whatever. Like it gave me literally no impression of what the gameplay could possibly be. Wally? Man, I'm getting so fucking tired of watching these like grand scale things that doesn't fucking matter because they're gonna be in cutscenes. Oh look, that man, he's chained up. How sexy, I guess. Is this gonna be another walking simulator? This looks like another walking simulator. Oh look, he's walking. Yeah, he's a walking simulator. Look at that stupid bird. Look at that stupid bird. Man, that's the Talos principle. I didn't hear much about the first one. It never caught my interest. Oh, it's another story game. Bro, there's no good games. What the fuck? They're all sleeper. No, Bird! They killed Bird. What the fuck? Yo, fuck this game. Who did that? No, what the fuck? Bro, you better save that bird. No, all the birds are dying! Man, are you excited to watch another trailer that is not gameplay? Yeah, you fight those blobs. Fight those blobby blobs. Oh no, your wolf guy, he's dead now. Oh no. Sif died again. Why would they kill Sif again in another game? What the fuck? They killed the dog. I love that dog. Now only baby dog. We only have baby dog. Yes, little one. I know your mother is dead, but I am the one that needs comfort. It's so fucking weird. What the hell? I feel like this should be the other way around. And your name, Simba. Okay, cool. Yeah, another trailer with no fucking gameplay. Awesome. Fuck yeah, dude. Jesus. What? Cat Quest? That's so short and to the point, I guess. Oh, gameplay! You know, this is by default the best game. By default, it is the best game. By default, it's the best game because they showed fucking gameplay. Oh my god. I can't believe they got all, everyone got outdone by fucking Cat Quest. Cat Quest, game of the fucking year. God bless them. They even got a boat. The cat even got a boat. The Talos Principal didn't have a boat. He just walked around. Square Enix. They're gonna make another game that's gonna fucking not sell. Is this another Western pandering game that is not gonna sell? Oh my god, they look like fucking Play-Doh. Woo! That's pretty. They better show gameplay. This. Okay, this doesn't look anime. You know what it looks like? It looks like what like people like think anime looks like, right? It's like someone explained what anime is to someone, and that's what they think it looks like. So is this like Splatoon? That's what I'm getting the impression of, that this is Splatoon. It's Splatoon. It's Splatoon. Okay, Square Enix is making Splatoon. Okay, got it. It's fucking Splatoon. Alright. But they showed gameplay. That's cool. I mean, Splatoon looks fun. I just never played it. Cause I don't fucking buy Nintendo consoles. It looks fun. That looks fun enough. Oh, she went to Tamagotchi, dude. Woo! That looks fun. Yeah, oh, that's cool. They showed gameplay up at least. You don't need to splash me like that, Jesus. And that looked alright. It's no Cat Quest though. The Plucky Squire. Oh, it's another one of these games. So, my immediate question, which is not being answered, which it worries me a bit. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, that answered it. Okay. It's like, when I see, like, games that are like, oh, it's in, like, a storybook or whatever, it's, like, purely aesthetic and it has, like, literally no value. But this is cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I'm still not into it, but, that's alright. The problem with this, okay. The problem I'm identifying with this game, though, it's too many, it's too many minigames. Like, it feels like all the little things are just minigames. And the entire thing is just not a whole cohesive game. So are we done with the stinkers now? Can we get some real games? I mean, 12-star looked alright. Lakel? Is Minecraft what, Swedish? Oh wait, hold on, that's already Minecraft. Is Minecraft but cars? It's Minecraft, but it's Payday. It's Payday Minecraft. I mean, I can see how that would be fun, but it's like, why wouldn't you just play Minecraft? I mean, this looks like it's fun. Like, you just break in and it's like based on like its destructible physics. That could be like fun. Like, if it's cheap, like if it's cheap, it's gonna be pretty fun. Oh, so it's like you can design your own maps and stuff. Teardown coming to PS5. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. This year at some point. Not actual. Ugh. Already lost interest. What is this, Ant-Man? Is it the Ant-Man game? I think ants are cool though. But I don't need a video game about them. No, they're eating Mr. Frog. You don't need to, to zoom into his eye. So you're playing the bird? Is that a parrot? What is that, like a lorikeet? That's cool. Is a fish gonna come out and eat the parrot now? And then someone eats the snake? And then someone eats the sphinx eating the snake? It's gonna be one of those nature games where it actually has nothing to do with nature. Oh, Metal Gear! What the fuck? Wait, no. No! Is that MGS3 remake? No! It's the Snake Eater remake! Oh my god! Tactical espionage action. Yes, Snake Eater remake. What the fuck? Huh? Oh my god, that's cool. That's cool. I hope Konami doesn't fuck it up like they fuck everything else up. Mirror Master Collection. I recommend getting this. All these games are a masterpiece. I recommend getting that. Footage captured on PC. Are people return to Shaba or Homeland? Man, your Homeland fucking sucks. Oh my god, the turtle's talking? It's a building game? Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. I don't really care about building games. You know, okay, here's my issue with like building games, right? Why would you just not play Minecraft? On legit, okay. Like, I know Minecraft has like connotation, it's kind of being like a kids thing, where like you're autistic kids play or whatever the fuck. But if you think that you're a loser, just fucking play Minecraft. Like if you want to build stuff, like just properly just build stuff and play a build game, just fucking play that game. It lets you do literally anything. Towers of Agashaba. I don't know, maybe that's cool for someone. Not for I'm not into it. FF16. Just another FF16 trailer. I immediately because the Crystal and Prelude. God, I'm so excited for this game, but I can't fucking play it because it's gonna come for PC for like half a year. Oh, that's a cool basilisk. Oh, this game looks so fucking cool, dude. This is gonna be the best game. This game is gonna be a banger. There's no shot this game is anything less than a 10 out of 10. Oh, I'm looking forward to the Bahamut fight. The Bahamut fights are always cool. Oh my god. They made efforts so cool in this game. Climb! I'm super looking forward to this game. I'm so looking. I'm gonna. It's gonna be hell. It's gonna be fucking hell dodging spoilers for this game. Mm-hmm. They got Keanu Reeves on the case. All right. That's also a real actor. Whoever that guy was. Alan Wake 2. Ah, I never played the original Alan Wake. It was like very popular amongst like internet video essayists, like people that would make like video game like video essays. It's very popular amongst like that crowd for like a while. Okay, another Assassin's Creed snooze fest. Assassin's Creed Middle East. Assassin's Creed Gone Prince of Persia. You just threw curry powder at them. I'm not. Has anyone been excited for an Assassin's Creed game for like years? Like, I don't know. This game's kind of like I don't know. This franchise is just kind of life support, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's still really popular. Hmm? Damn, that's a way to kill a guy. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I see. Assassin's Creed 3 really killed the franchise for me. Like, 3 was so bad that I just never wanted to play an Assassin's Creed game again. Oh, I know this art style. Didn't these devs make a game about this cat that was fucking depressed? So it's another walking simulator game where you just go talk to shit? Alright. Lose me up, dude. Why is that skeleton on the farm? Wait, no, okay, no, you can't just tell me. Why is that skeleton on the farm? It's like you had two completely normal farmers and then the skeleton walking around with the pitchfork. Whoa. Bunch of symbols. Side games. Ooh. Is this gonna be the Granblue thing? Oh look, this game exists. Hey guys, remember this game that was announced like years ago? It exists. Can you believe it? I'm not too hopeful about this game. Like, it's been in, like, development fucking hell. Like, I'm sure it's gonna come out, it's gonna be alright, but I'm not, like, super excited about it. I know all these people from the fighting game. I also played a gacha for, like, a little bit, but that game is... The gacha game is, like, legitimately, like, awful to play. In my opinion, it's awful to play. Yep, know about this game. Oh, they were getting a Street Fighter trailer? What could we possibly get? They've already showed everything. What possible trailer could we have? How many trailers for this mode are they gonna have? Hey, look, Blanket Chan. Is Cammy ever gonna have a pose where she's just not facing her butt towards you? Yeah, it's just a trailer for. I don't know. It's just, I guess it's nice that they're really excited about that mode and they really want to promote that mode. But it's like I can't be fucked. I just want I just want to see a Tekken trailer. That would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool if there was a Tekken trailer, but I don't think there will be. I'd be very shocked if there was. I don't know, having a Tekken trailer here would be like a huge opportunity, so why wouldn't they? So, a new Metroidvania? Looks alright. It's a cool art style. Don't do that. That makes me dizzy. Ultros. I know that guy from Final Fantasy. Way too dank for a sec. 2024. That looks like a cool game. I'd play that. Whoa, triangle, circles. X. A square. What does it mean? Is there a secret code? Perfect world game. Perfect World is a fucking scam ass company. Everything they make is whatever. Oh, look, a waifu. We know those. Is it a new gacha? Are they gonna make a new gacha with mecha waifus? And that was such a bad transition. Oh my god. That transition was awful. What the fuck? What is up with the audio in this trailer? The audio in this trailer is so bad. This is like an MMO. It looks like it runs terrible. I don't know if you can't get the I don't know if you can't get the fucking audio balancing on the trailer right. I don't know what it says about the game. A Tower of Fantasy again? Let's use the Tower of Fantasy trailer. I never played Tower of Fantasy. I didn't even recognize it. Capcom. This is Dragon's Dogma. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, gameplay! Oh, yeah! Climb and stab him in the face! I really hope it has co-op. I really hope it has like real ass fucking co-op, not the weird like you send your pet, you send your slave. Oh, I pogged the fuck out there. Holy shit. Yeah, that's great. Five Nights at Freddy's. What is it, sister location? Do I at least get exotic butters again? Help wanted. Man, MathPad must fucking be crying right now. Man, MathPad must be fucking suicidal. Yeah, what's up, buddy? It must be fucking so sad to see that. So they're gonna do VR games now. Wake me up when it's over. Capcom Resident Evil VR. Pretty obviously gonna be Resident Evil VR. It's just RE4 VR. It's just fine. Is it Red Dead? Hello, Fred. Just a zombie shooter game. Hello, friend. Arizona Sunshine. Cool, whatever. Zombie game. It's on VR, so I don't really care. Ooh. Does that mean that they're out of like good announcements if you're already on VR? That means we're out of good announcements, right? Smilegate? I don't like VR always looks so janky. Like I feel like VR has like a big jank problem that it hasn't really solved. Which is why it's like kind of in a limbo where like people are kinda into VR but not really. Like people have VR, but yeah. There's only like I don't know, like Beat Saber looks fucking amazing, but that's like the one game. Alright, we're done with VR. Sick. Fuck, you're not. Shit. What are you? What is this, Hitman? This Hitman VR? It's like my hand. And dreams. Is this from the guys that made the Super Hot game? Like, this looks very super hot. Super hot. Like, the way, like, the physics and stuff are, it reminds me of Super Hot. Hmm? Dude, remember Super Hot? That game was fucking cool as shit. It was like a puzzle game disguised as like a shooter or whatever. Or like, it was a cool puzzle game. Super hot, super. Ooh, Beat Saber. Me now. Don't demonetize me, oh for fuck's sake! Do not play Freddie Mercury music. We're muting that. We're muting that. I'm gonna get fucking hit. I have to mute that. I'm gonna get fucking hit. Sorry, guys. Maybe I can, you know, step in and be like, don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sorry we can't, yeah, fuck that. I'm not risking it. Queen music pack, that's cool. We should have Bohemian Rhapsody. Can we be done with VR now? I mean, you showed Beat Saber. It's like you're already peaked. You only go downhill now. Not actual gameplay. Fuck off. Suck my dick with this shit. Yo, look, caterpillars. Oh, isn't that a cool visual? With the caterpillars? Bungie. Okay. What is Bungie doing that isn't Destiny right now? Alright, take another sip. Bro, this guy's worse than me at shooters. He got shot. He didn't even get the fire once. Oh, and he got beat up by a chick. This guy fucking sucks. He's worse than me. Marathon. It's a no gameplay trailer, so I don't know what I don't know. I guess that it looked aesthetically okay. I don't know. I don't want to fucking review their storyboard. I want gameplay. Okay, this is Destiny. You got any Destiny gamers here? Like, I've completely dodged this game. Like, I've managed to like completely fucking sleep on this thing, and I need to continue sleeping on it. Hey Yoshito, what's up? Not much. See, I see. We had some fun with Arknights earlier. That was pretty good. The final shape. Oh my god, they discovered the final shape. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I've been excited about that since Destiny 0. Bro, the jiggle physics on that burger. Time to download Diablo 2 again? Why would you do that? Yeah, that was another fucking no gameplay trailer. Sick. Awesome. Love to see it. I'm sure the Blizzard game would touch you, though, inappropriately and without your consent. Oh, fuck. Wake me up when the card game's gone. Oh, hold on. I'm going to bed. Good night, chat. Good night. I'm going to bed. Wake me up when the card game's off my screen. Bracer Nico kneecaps. Nico knee. How's the audio quality, by the way, on my microphone? My microphone interface showed up today. I didn't have really time to properly set it up with like an equalizer and shit. I just, plugged in, and it just plugged in. That's all it is right now. But is it any good? It shouldn't be popping anymore, at least. It's not different than usual, but it's good. It should. Because before I use like a software to like. Okay. I'll finish that thought in a second. Oh, it's an NVIDIA Shield. They're making their own NVIDIA Shield. Just have normal earbuds, bro. Bro, imagine playing fighting games with that thing. Imagine pulling up to fucking Capcom Pro Tour with that fucking monitor. With that fucking iPad controller. Okay, what's the final game? It better be a good one. Did you twist the screen? Exactly. Lick it. Oh, he licked it! You had no reason to lick that, but like that doesn't even make you like a professional hunter or whatever. It just makes you look weird. Man, this guy sucks. This guy fucking sucks. Isn't this a Marvel game? Isn't this like one of Spider-Man's villains? This is one of Spider-Man's villains, right? So it's just Spider-Man game, right? Which means I'm already bored. He's gonna show Spider-Man. Black Cat, Prowler, Raven Tombstone. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I remember seeing him in the Spider-Man cartoon when I was a kid. That's the only connection I have with this dude. I remember seeing him in the cartoon as a kid. So I'm already not interested. Awesome. Okay, sick. Okay, so the only good game that was shown was Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm glad that that we got to see Dragon's Dogma 2. If Dragon's Dogma 2 was not on this show, it would have been a complete waste of fucking time. Anyways, so I can talk about the mic. I can finish my thought. Uh, so yeah, my microphone should sound a bit different because usually before I would use this software called Voice Meter Banana, which I would use it as like an equalizer essentially to increase the. I usually what to do in Destiny 2. Let's see Kate again. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know shit about anything Destiny. But yeah, since I'm not using Voice Meter Banana right now, and I was supposed to use like a software that is like for this interface specifically, I'm gonna have to figure that out and like set it up to like increase audio quality. And hopefully it sounds good by the end. I have to like watch the VOD of this. Actually, it's like Arknights is like a good VOD watcher for this because it like stress tests me using this new setup. You know what this reminds me of? You know, have you remember those games, those PS3 games, Prototype? This what it reminds me of. Dude, Prototype and Prototype 2 are so fucking fun. That's cool movement. This movement also reminds me of Prototype. I just loved being a complete murderous piece of shit in Prototype 2. That was so fun. Why would you ever stealth as Spider-Man with the Venom suit? I feel like stealth is a waste of time. So he's just Super Spider-Man? He just has all the powers? I don't know why I'm finishing this. This is like, I actually don't care. I mean, it looks alright. I just don't care. Also, we're one follower closer to that Monster Energy drink stream. One follower closer. Soon. Soon, surely. Oh yeah, Yoshida, we're still doing the Extreme tomorrow? Oh no, jump scare. Sure, still on the menu. Cool. I haven't done it. I haven't hopped into it at all myself yet. But I've seen the fight. It doesn't look very hard. When do you want to do it? When do you want to do the extreme tomorrow? When? Yeah, because I can go whenever. It is the thing. I just wanna, I just know when you want to go. Hmm? Nice and cinematic. So they're not gonna show anything after this, right? Probably 19 or so. Okay, cool. That means no Arknight stream tomorrow then. No Arknight thing tomorrow. You did not need to go through that bus. That was not required. Dude, there's no shot a net is gonna do anything against him, right? I never understood the like underwater scenes like that. You know how fucking hard it is to like stay underwater? Especially like I assume this is not fresh water, right? This is salt water. Or is it, this might be fresh water. But like when you're out in the open water, it's even harder to like stay out underwater. Like you get pushed up very easily. How fucking long is this gonna be? Oh my god. And that man broke his neck. What is buoyancy anyway? So true, so true. All these people are dead. And you did not go through that sequence without killing a single person. That's not happening. That is gonna land and kill someone. That shit does not crash without killing someone. That guy's dead. Someone there died. You can't fucking fool me. Why? That sounds cool. That's a cool guy, that Peter. Spider-Man 2, where he becomes edgy. Yeah, we just saw this. We just saw that game. I'm a little sad there was no Tekken. Oh yeah, there was Grand Blue Relink, I guess, but F16 is cool, but we already knew about it. That was a motorcycle game, looked alright. What is the fuck was that controller? What was that stick? Bro, you play fighting games on that? That was whatever, Assassin's Creed, whatever. Oh yeah, that was the EA, like, first-person made shooter. Looked kinda alright. The Chinese game that looks very Chinese. It looks incredibly... Oh yeah, MGS3 remake. MGS3 remake's pretty alright. But I don't know, I don't trust Konami. Lost Planet 2 remake? That's never happening. That is so never happening. A man can dream, right? Maybe. But I don't know, some dreams are a little too dreamy, I guess. Damn, good for you, bro. Stream's over. Yep. Show's over, boys. We did it. Show's over. Why is the stream still on, man? It's like dark. Maybe just a secret game. Maybe it's a super secret. Or maybe the stream's just over. Why is the stream still going? Be over. Go away. Don't trick me into thinking you might have another trailer. A lot of people say. Man, some people are like 7 out of 10. A lot of people are like 3 out of 10 though. But you can never satisfy chat. Trust me, there is nothing you can ever do to satisfy chat. Anyways, I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that was it, dudes. Gotta whatever. I mean, I kind of expect them to be whatever. Just a couple games that I'm actually interested in, and then the rest of it are like, kinda whatever, kinda sleeper, you know. But alright, that's cool. I should probably do dailies in fucking FF14, right? Like I actually need to grind tomes. Like I actually need to sit down and grind tomes. Like that needs to happen. So I guess we won't have any Arknights tomorrow, which is fine. We only did 2 missions today. Like, the story individually is so long. It is so fucking long that we only did 2 missions. And technically we did 3 with the side mission, but in terms of like main, we only did 2 and 3. I really like the event stories though. It's pretty cool. Anyways, dudes, that'll be it for streaming today. We'll be back on maybe Friday. I'll see when I'll be back again. But yeah, we got plenty of Arknights story to still read, and yeah, but that'll be it for me, guys. See ya.